Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. Last time we went on a daring rescue of our captive comrades, and today we're seeing if we can rescue one more, as we go back in time to rescue Jiang Wei. Today we're joined by Muneshige Tachibana and Shan. So let's roll. So once again we start off with the usual recap. Jiang Wei is dead and Shan wants to go back into Zhang Fei's past to see if he can change that. Hijinks to ensue. This mission is kind of difficult in the LP sense. The initial part of the mission is pretty much just sitting in the same area waiting for bad guys to come to you. So this one will be a lot of jumping around as I get to some of the funny dialogue and more interesting bits. So let's get out of the narrator's intro and see what our characters have to say about this level.
この時この場所には東卓軍の厳重な監視が置かれていました。かくいう私もここで舞い踊る姿を見初められ、東卓殿に献上されたのです。
怪しい人物だと思われて捕まったのね。
その時近くで別の騒ぎが起きたことを覚えています。
それが脅威なのだな。きっとその時に怪我を負ったのだろう。ここを無事に突破させれば脅威を助けられるようだ。
So at the start of the mission, we are stuck in this little canyon with a closed gate at the end. We are pretty much stuck here till the enemy decides to open that gate and let us out and to let us kill them all.
こちらで先に騒ぎを起こしましょう。敵の目を引きつけるのです。
And as Xingshi just said, we are trying to attract the demon army's attention so Jiang Wei can sneak by without getting heavily injured like he was in the previous mission. That pretty much means we sit around here while the enemy generals start making their way towards us. We kill the reinforcements, they send more, and repeat till the gate opens. Our enemy is also the narcissistic douchebag Jiang Wei.
美しい舞が得意だと脅威を待つ間見せてもらえないだろうか。
ああ、さすがは龍禅殿。お目が高いですね。いいでしょう。超春外の美技ご覧ください。
So yes, while waiting around down here, Zhang Fei is supposedly dancing for Shan's amusement. In Dynasty Warriors 7, he betrayed the Sima family to try and start his own kingdom, so him working under someone like Dong Zhuo really isn't that surprising. So Jiang Wei has shown up at the bottom right and is trying to make it to the bottom left. The more we fight, the more enemies from down there move up here, and the easier time he has. This is also where things get a bit boring to watch, so time skip time! Just a little reminder that yes, Zhang Fei is still dancing. Around this time, I started wondering where the hell the reinforcements were, until I spotted them up on that cliff, stuck on a wall trying to jump down. Now that is just some excellent pathfinding there. It's not hard to fix really, just look away and the computer will automatically move them since they are off screen. Finally, after killing the guys who had gotten stuck up on that cliff, things finally started moving forward. At this point, we gotta clear out the two barracks. Then we park ourselves in front of the barracks on the cliffs a bit to our southwest, and then Zhang Wei will finally allow us to get at him and kill him. The main reason is that the barracks remain sealed until Jiang Wei makes it to the escape point and runs off. I even managed to clear out both barracks and killed all the remaining straggler officers, and I still managed to get to the closed gate before it would actually open. Joys of event-based missions, I guess. The only actual event between now and the gate opening is after clearing the barracks, Zhang Wei yells at his people to stop us, so let's just jump to Jiang Wei's valiant escape. And with that, our only remaining mission is to kick Zhang Wei's vain ass. As a side note, I want to make a mention that Jiashu and Gan Ning have a joke weapon that replaces their sickle with Zhang Wei's hairdryer. It is both ridiculous and kind of awesome. Also, I can't move forward due to talking again. Yeah, they open up the side gates that I'm guessing most people won't try to use first, instead of the main route to the bad guy. Don't ask me why, I wasn't put in charge of the event planning of this game. Now, while I do like to make fun of Zhang Wei, I actually really like his weapons. He has a bunch of flying swords that he telekinetically manipulates to slash at people. It's pretty kick-ass, and thankfully since Dynasty Warrior 7, you can equip multiple weapon types so you can use them on anyone with only losing their EX attack and their jerk-ass wielder. I'd say the pros outweigh the cons in that situation. Jiang Wei also has one of those Musou attacks that can absolutely wreck your shit. But thankfully it's a bit slow to come out, so dodging it isn't that difficult. He still doesn't hold a candle to friggin' Himiko. I swear hearing the Musou attack sound while fighting her is enough to make any warrior Orochi veteran let loose a bunch of profanities and frantically try to run away. Pretty sure there are other cast members that have nasty 1 Musou KO attacks. However, plenty of them don't fight on the enemy side, so thankfully we don't have to deal with something like Ryu Hayabusa or Ayane on the enemy team unless you mess with the level builder, and in that case you were just asking for it. At some point I will probably have to mess with that to show off some of the stupid difficult combos you can add to a level, like replacing all enemies on the map with ninjas, and setting their aggression to max. As I recall, that can also be done with riflemen, so you'll be fighting an entire battlefield filled with people armed with guns and shooting as much as possible. Attempting something like that on Chaos difficulty should only be done by masochists or Dark Souls players. As we are about to finish the battle, I may as well bring up the differences in the Battle of Zhu Chang Round 2. Pretty much, Zhang Fei apparently never got captured and is in your army, and will acknowledge that you already did this mission, and will show where Nene and the others are being held on the map for you. Jiang Wei arrives and frees Orochi and pretty much just hangs out with her till you get up there and run into him. Other than that, it plays as normal, with stupid stealth section intact. I swear Liu Shan and Zhang Hei's lines can be interpreted as Zhang Hei's fighting and killing being his dance, and Liu Shan being a little too into the bloodshed.
脅威殿のことを
よかった勝てたようだ
いい汗をかきました。
長江殿は素晴らしい舞手だな。訓練すればあなたのように舞えるだろうか。
私の域に達するには長い年月が必要でしょう。ですがあなたの中に眠る美の素質を開花させれば必ずや。
お二人とも
分かっている。脅威のことだろう。大丈夫だ正妻。過去は変わった。さあもう一度あの時の巨匠に戻ろう。
And with that, we have recruited my favorite Shu character, although Zhu Shu is a contender for that title currently. And with Jiang Wei's recruitment, we have almost 70 recruited officers. We still have a ways to go since the cast has over 100 characters, but we are on our way.
帝軍山で清盛に操られていたこと、思い返すだに口惜しいかような術があると知っていれば、心にも鉄壁の鎧をまとわせたもの
ですよね。空靴だなんてもう真っ平です。あの時俺たちが術にかからなければまるで別の戦いになったんでしょうね。
過去を悔やむなど無益なれど、時を超えうるこの世界ならば不用意に歴史を変えることはできぬ。
That little scene unlocked another of the ultimate scenarios. The first part is actually pretty cool, depicting when Xiahou Ba and the others got caught and brainwashed, with of course being the twist that we stopped that. Part 2 is just Ding Zhong with them on our side instead of the bad. Might do it later, but I am still focusing on all the side missions with people to recruit, so it will probably be a while. Next time, we will be starting the Chapter 2 finale by finishing our long-standing chase with Da Ji, so I hope you will join me again when we finally catch that fox.